You are driving along, maybe towing a load or just cruising down the highway, and suddenly that check engine light pops on. It might be trying to save your expensive catalytic converter from melting down. We are talking about code P0546, which points to the exhaust gas temperature sensor, specifically Bank 1, Sensor 1. This little sensor plays a huge role in protecting your exhaust system, and when it goes haywire, your car's computer gets very nervous about heat levels. Let's dive into what this sensor does and how to fix it. This sensor, often called the IGT sensor, is basically a thermometer stuck into your exhaust pipe before the catalytic converter or the diesel particulate filter. Its job is to tell the computer how hot the exhaust gas is. The computer sends it a 5-volt signal. As the sensor heats up, its internal resistance drops, and the voltage changes. Code P0546 means the computer is seeing a high voltage signal. In the world of these sensors, high voltage usually means low temperature, or more likely, an open circuit. It is like the wire has been cut, so the computer thinks the resistance is infinite. This happens a lot on diesels or turbocharged cars. The symptoms are usually just the check engine light, but the computer might alter your fuel mixture to play it safe. To diagnose this, you will need to get under the vehicle. Locate the sensor on the exhaust pipe coming from the engine. First, look at the connector. Corrosion and loose terminals are the #1 cause of this code. If the wires look broken or the insulation is melted, there is your problem. If the visual check passes, unscrew the sensor and grab your ohmmeter. A healthy sensor usually reads around 150 ohms at room temperature. If you measure it and get a huge number or no reading at all, the sensor is toast. You can also test it with a hairdryer. Heat the tip while watching the meter. The resistance should drop as it gets hotter. If it stays stuck, replace it now. If you have removed your catalytic converter and installed an aftermarket exhaust, that is likely why this code appeared, because the sensor is missing or getting wrong readings. While some people use a 2.2 ohm resistor to trick the computer into thinking the sensor is there, remember that removing emissions equipment is illegal in many places and bad for the air we breathe. The best fix is always a working sensor and a proper exhaust setup.